Welcome to this week's Choose Chat, where making godly choices can transform your life. My name is Laura Pedersen.
And my name is Jill Miller. And this week we want to talk to you about choosing excellence.
Excellence instead of perfection.
Oh, perfection. I struggle with that. I'm a perfectionist. I have a little note on my desk that says, perfection is the enemy of progress, right?
And it's so true.
Because if we wait to do something until we're perfect, we'll never do it, right? Because perfection went out with the fall. I mean, the world was perfect. God created it. And then man sinned. So that's the end of perfection, except for Jesus. But the rest of us, we're going to fail. But we can still choose excellence in all that we do. And we're actually called to that. In Philippians 4:8, it says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you."
Peace.
Peace. I love that too. And that's what happens. You know what? We don't have peace when we don't do our best. I mean, have you ever done something halfway?
Oh, goodness, yes.
And you know in your heart that you didn't give it your best? I know how I feel at the end of that.
And
I just feel
peace.
icky. It's not peace. It's icky. Sometimes I'm awake at night worrying about it. So it's a delicate balancing act though, knowing we're not going to do things perfect, but yet we can't not do it with excellence.
That's right. And I like the part of the Post-it note you said you had where we don't make progress.
Right.
When we have perfection in the way of that. And it makes
Right.
me think about when Sarah passed away and she had done all this writing and had all of these people following her because of the words in her writing. And she's gone. I'm not a writer. And yet this is the legacy she left for me to
Right.
carry on. And it did stifle me for a time because I felt like I had to be something that I wasn't. And I had to keep going to the God equips the called.
Exactly.
And it doesn't have to be perfect to be his disciple.
Exactly. I think about that same thing, Laura, when I was first asked to speak. I mean, I've been singing and I'm like, I'm not a speaker. But someone asked me to speak at a retreat and I was petrified. But I love the John Maxwell saying, do it scared.
That's right.
I did it scared. I did it scared. And I'm glad none of you were at that retreat because it wasn't my best. But I strived. I tried to do it with excellence. And I've continued in that. That's why, we've gone to Toastmasters. We're both John Maxwell certified speakers because we're trying to get better and do it with excellence. And so we just want to encourage you, if God has asked you to do something and maybe you're tired, you're too busy, whatever it is that you're going through, choose excellence because you're going to feel a whole lot better about it when the job is completed.
Yeah, and don't give up if it's not perfect.
Yeah, don't worry about the perfect. Put the perfect out of the way.
Don't let that keep you from progress.
Right, just keep that excellence as your goal. So,
thank you so much for joining us this week on Choose Chat, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
I choose to believe in your word.